Alright, here's a quick little video, just me going over my plans for Diablo 4 and what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be sort of racing 200 in hardcore. I'm going to see after day 1 what it's looking like. If I'm like not very close to like other people who are banging it out, I might just chill out and maybe go from a pumper 24-hour sessions down to a casual like 16 a day or something. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm obviously going to be playing a ton regardless, but I'll see after the first day how I'm feeling about the race. If it's going good, just probably do like day 1 is going to be like 24-hour plus no matter what, basically, unless like a truck crashes through behind me and runs me over. Then day 2, depending how day 1 went, it could be a huge blaster session, 24-hour plus again, maybe ding 100. Should be like, I highly doubt it takes more than 3 days for someone to ding 100. I think once people figure out the game, you'll hit 100 in like less than a day of game time. It seems really fast, especially in a group. But we'll see. If it's looking good on day 2, I'll probably blast it out. If not, then I'll probably just chill and just ding it whenever. And then, depending how the end game is and how I feel about it, I'll either, if I really like the end game, what'll probably happen is I'll stick on the one character on my barb or whatever. I'll go over the build I'm going to play quickly in a minute. I'll probably like min-max the barb and like make that a pumper character. Do everything possible. If I'm not a huge fan of the end game, what I'll probably do is just ding around a bunch of builds, like bounce around on all the characters and get a feel for everything. I don't know which is more likely. I feel like it's gonna be a 50-50 what ends up happening. I feel like I might really enjoy it. I feel like I might also, like, it might be too fast. Like, I'm scared it's gonna be you ding 100 too fast, and it's gonna be like a Diablo 3 sort of thing where you like play for 2 days and then you're like complete with their character basically, and you can do everything. Because watching all the beta stuff from people, it seemed like pretty easy and you get everything pretty fast. I don't think the beta was like, unless it had like way increased rates and stuff. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. But we'll see about that. I'll just go through my thing here. What I'm starting to build. I don't have items in here or anything, or paragons. This is just like for the very beginning. I'm probably gonna wing it. See, this game seems like a thing you're gonna wing a lot. Potentially, at least like at the beginning when you're not really knowing what you're gonna drop or not. So you'll be swapping some stuff around probably, since yeah, you're not gonna know what you're gonna get. But probably start off. I'll just go down through the list here. Start off with Frenzy. Gives you some damage reduction, and it's good resource generator. I'm gonna call it Resource Fury. I don't know. That felt pretty good early. I played that in all the betas. Later on, once you've like finished or fixed up your resource generation, you're probably gonna want to go Lunging Strike. It's like kind of gives you a little dash. Yeah, can also give you Berserking on Lunging Strike if you don't have another source. Crit, but Frenzy probably for a while. I don't know when you'd switch. It's just gonna depend on when your Fury generation feels good enough that you can swap to this. Now, I'm planning on going Whirlwind. Honestly, Whirlwind feels fine-ish for leveling. It felt okay in the betas. It's not like super fast or anything. You might want to actually end up going, I don't know. I've seen people talk about Hammer of the Ancients or Rend. Bleed seems really good early. That's why I have this clicked here. Using a slashing weapon, you get some bleed damage. But you might want to actually go Rend early on, or Hammer of the Ancients, whichever you prefer. You probably can't go wrong with either of them. Then these nodes you're probably going to want to grab later. At first, you're just going to want to like go down and get all your skills. Like, don't put these points in if you don't have, like, if you've unlocked this and you don't have points in this yet, then I'd just click that, right? So Rallying Cry, probably pretty much like every bar build's going to use this. Gives you a ton of movement speed and resource generation. Yeah. Unstoppable active. Resource generation, really good. Here, you're going to use either War Cry or Leap. If you want more mobility, you can go Leap. Like, if your damage feels fine, you don't feel like you need this, you can go Leap instead. I should have these clicked too. You want those. For sure. And yeah, here, damage reduction. Of your generation, while berserking. Probably want that too. Here, Death Blow. I don't think you'll use this late game. Okay, you'll definitely not use this late game, but early game it's gonna be really good. It does a ton of damage, like a ton of damage, and it also has Fury generation, so this will basically be your Fury generator. Unless it goes on cooldown by accident, like if you miss and don't kill an enemy, then you'll obviously need to basic attack again. But this is what you'll really want to be using in popping things. It should one-shot most trash mobs, I noticed. So yeah, really, really good. You're going to want to put 1 point in this since you're going to be bleeding things. Gets you a little bit of a free slow. Here you get some more damage to close enemies and increased or reduced distant damage. Wrath of the Berserker is what you're going to want to use for your ult. Knocks everything around, gives you berserking, unstoppable. Yep. And just go down the tree there. So the key passive, you're probably going to want to use Walking Arsenal. Eventually, late game, once you get a ton of Fury generation, you'll probably want to use Unbridled Rage for it's a big damage multiplier. Yeah. So, definitely this early, then this later. Maybe this. This could be okay. I mean, I feel like this is something I'd have to see in game. I'm not sure. If the explosion helps your clear, that could be pretty big too. So I'm not putting any items in because, well, it's really early. I'll put these gloves in. These are like really good. Gore's Devastating Grips. It's basically after your whirlwind finishes, it explodes for like all the damage you dealt, so you get like huge numbers. It's really OP. I wouldn't be surprised if these are nerfed. Hopefully not, because it looks pretty fun to use. But yeah, that is about it. I'll post the link to this in the description. Like I said, this is only for early game, really, so it's not gonna have Paragon or anything. Once I get to endgame, I'll make an updated version with all that stuff. Like and subscribe. Smash that like button. John Diablo.